धर्म्यम् अर्घ्यं यशस्यं च सोपदेशं ससंग्रहम्
भविष्यतश्च लोकस्य सर्वकर्मानुदर्शकम्
सर्वशास्त्रार्थसम्पन्नम्
सर्वशिल्पप्रवर्तकम्
नाट्याद्यं पञ्चमं वेदं सेविविलासं करोम्यहम्
एवं संकल्प्य भगवान् सर्ववेदान् अनुस्मरन्
नाट्यवेदं ततश्चक्रे चतुर्वेदाङ्गसम्भवम् जग्राहपाठ्यं ऋग्वेदात्
सामभ्यो गीतमेव च
यजुर्वेदात् अभिनयान्
अथर्वणारपि
वेदोपवेदैः सम्बद्धौ नाट्यवेदो महात्मना एवं भगवता सृष्टो ब्रह्मणा सर्ववेदिना
Kushali, come on, try this one.
We were just trying some postures from the beautiful Karanas and you're teasing.
Didi, please teach us Karanas.
Certainly, but you have to follow the methodology given by Bharata for training the body to do full justice to the Karanas. You have to go step by step and first master the elements of Angika Abhinaya.
Is Abhinaya not a facial expression?
Abhinaya is the nomenclature for the art of communication. It is classified as four: Angika, physical; Vachika, verbal; Aharya, ornamental; and Satvika, emotional. This classification is of universal and timeless value. The four mediums of expressions are to be mastered by the actors called Natas. According to Natya Shastra, we have seen that the term Natya means drama. The common root for these terms is Nat, meaning to act, thus carrying forward the stories along with the emotions, evoking the consequent aesthetic experience.
In Angika Abhinaya, which is a major topic, the trained movement of the body is classified as Sharira. The untrained natural action of the body, which may also be used in drama, is Cheshtakrita. The facial expressions come under Mukhaja. Sharira is further classified as Shaka, that is hand gestures and arm movements, Ankura, imaginative usage of the gestures, and Nritta, which is actual dance using the whole body.
For example, this is Lakshmi. In Ankura, I could show her as the one who resides in Vishnu's chest. When it is Nritta, it would be the milk ocean, and when this ocean is churned, there came a beautiful damsel, and that's Lakshmi.
Under Shaka, we have the Abhinaya Hastas, Hasta Karanas, Bahu Karmas, and Nritta Hastas. And again, under Nritta, we have the classification of the limbs of the body as Angas, major limbs, and Upangas, minor limbs.
The Angas include the head, the chest, the sides, the waist, the feet, and the hands, and by hands, the entire range of Shaka is implied.
Upangas are further classified as the minor limbs of the body and the minor limbs of the face.
How scientific and logical.
The Natya Shastra insists on training of all the Angas and Upangas. The names of the respective movements are enlisted in the form of verses. My disciples will demonstrate the basic elements from the Natya Shastra, and perhaps it would be interesting to compare the traditional regional adherence to the same. The Shirobedha or the head variations are 13 in number.
Akampitam kampitam cha dhutam vidhutameva cha parivahita udvahitakam avadhutam tatha anchitam nihanchitam paravrittam उत्क्षिप्तं चाप्यधोगतं लोलितं चैव विज्ञेयं त्रयोदशविधं शिरः.
We in Kerala use all these in our Ottandullal.
Muralidhar, these are all based on human behavior with an artistic coating. Nobody would use dhutam to say you are most welcome. Now you will have the chest variations, Urobheda.
Abhugnamata nirbhugnam tatha chaiva prakampitam udvahitam samam chaiva uraha panchavidham smritam.
Now you will have the Parshva Bheda or movements of the sides.
Natam samunnatam chaiva prasarita vivartite tatha apashrutameva tu parshvayoho karma panchadha.
Guruji, will you please demonstrate how all these Parshva Bhedas are commonly used in Manipuri technique? We have Kati Bheda for training the waist.
Chinna chaiva nivritta cha rejita kampita tatha udvahita cheti kati natye nritye cha panchadha.
We use Kati in Ottandullal to show the strength of Hanuman's tail. Muriyum nandedo ninde gadayo nammude valo.
Didi, for the Tribhanga, the training of both the waist and sides are most relevant, isn't it?
The Natya Shastra gives you the terms for what you practice in Orisi. For Tribhanga, you could either have an Udvahita Kati or an Unnata Parshva, or it could be even both. Bharatanatyam uses the Nata variety of Parshva, thus leading to Dvibhanga.
Bhangi in Malayalam means beautiful. What do you mean by Bhanga?
Arey, Bhanga in Hindi means beautiful.
Ha! Krishna naam Bakasham.
Bhanga literally means break. Here it means the deflections in the body line to create beauty. Now this is Sama. With a slight bend, it becomes Abhanga.
Didi, this is often seen in Kuchipudi. അപ്രകാരം തന്നെ കഥകളി സ്ത്രീവേഷത്തിലും ഉണ്ട്.
And in many other forms also. In Dvibhanga, you have a clear deflection.
As we do in Natadavu also. Tei, tei, tit, tit, tei, tei.
Now with 3 deflections, it becomes Tribhanga.
As we often perform in Odissi,
Pada Bheda gives you the basic variations of the feet.
Udghattitah samaschaiva tatha agrakala sancharah anchitah kunchitaschaiva padah panchavidhah smritah.
In Sama, the entire soul touches the ground. Let us see Samapada simultaneously performed in Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Odissi, Kathak and Ottantullal styles. This is Anchita, the Nattadal of Bharatanatyam, used in all styles. Agratala Sanchara is to plant the toes. This is Kuttadal in Tamil. Udghattita is Mettadavu of Bharatanatyam. All Deshi styles retain it. Kunchita is to have an arched sole, as we often see in Western classical ballet. Lord Nataraja's raised foot is called Kunchita Pada because it is arched. Manipuri in northeast and Kathakali in south use Kunchita sole, but they balance on the sides of the soles. Technically, it is called Parshni Pada in Sanskrit and Vadimbu Padam in Tamil.
In Manipuri, we call these Padavedas Khongthamakal. For example,
Khongdon, Kuning, Khongpak, Kudon Natava, Kudon, Khongchep.
The Natya Shastra gives 6 sthanas or basic stanzas for the body, just as the Western classical ballet dancers have positions numbered for practicing their movements. These are based on the direction in which the toes are turned, the space between the feet, and also the reduction in the height of the body. These are all common to Indian sculpture and Indian dance. The sthanas are
Vaishnavam Samapadam cha Vaishakam मण्डलं तथा प्रत्यालीडं तथा लीडं स्थानान् एतानि षण्डृणाम्.
Sama is the main sthana of Kathak.
It helps us to gain speed. Mandala Sthana is the Aramandi of our Bharatanatyam.
Mandala is the main sthana in Mohiniyattam also.
In Ottanthullal, we use both Vaishnava and Mandala Sthanas.
We have Vaishnava Sthana called Thongko in Cholam Tandava.
In Odissi, we call this is Chauka. We have Mandala and also Vaishnava.
Tajam, tajam, karita jana tajam, tajam, karita jana tajam, tajam, karita jana tajam, 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 karita jana tajam, tajam, karita jana tajam, tajam, karita jana takundari tajam, 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 kata tajam, tajam, kata tajam, tajam, kata takundari tajam, 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 kata tajam, tajam, kata tajam, tajam, kata takundari tajam, tajam, kata katigu takundari tajam, tajam, kata katigu takundari tajam, ogre kata nagre kata tari kata tajam, ogre kata nagre kata tari kata tajam, taradam taradam dum, taradam taradam dum, taradam taradam.
Now you can see Pratyalida Sthana and Vaishaka Sthana in Kathakali.
We have Alida Sthana in Thanka, that is the sword and spear dances.
Apart from these, we have 3 special sthanas for enhancing feminine grace.
स्त्रीणां स्थानानि कार्याणि गतिष्वा भाषणेषु च आयतं च अवहितं च अश्वक्रान्तं मथापि च.
The concept of feminine grace has been common to our entire Bharat from very remote times. This icon is from Mohenjo-daro of the Indus Valley civilization. It is an Ayatasthana. The same posture is described by poet Kalidasa for Malavika, his dancer heroine. That's from Madhya Pradesh region. You have the same flow of body lines in the beautiful South Indian bronzes of Devi figures. It is still a living tradition.
All these sthanas or firep in Manipuri are used in our lasya. For example, this last one is also called Sagol Firep, which means horse posture.
Oh, it's same as Ashwakranta in name and form. Natya Shastra transcends time and space and is very much a living tradition. What a striking uniformity and continuity.
Amazing. The basic sthanas of Natya Shastra are common to all dances.
Ekam satu tata vipra bahuda vadanti. Reality or truth is one. It is only recognized differently. Next, let's take up the concept of adavu.
The Tamil name for units of dance is adavu. What about other Desi styles?
We also say adavu in Mohiniyattam.
And even in the martial art of Kalaripait in Kerala.
Tevaratam, which is another martial art of Tamil Nadu, also uses the term adavu. Of course, it is used in Andhra and Karnataka. The term adavu is used in Sinhalese dance of Sri Lanka, popularly called Kandiyan. So, adavu has been the common term for unit of dance in South India from around 12th century. Adiyarku Nallar, in his commentary on the great Tamil epic Shilappadikaram, has mentioned 3 categories of dances to be mastered by the gurus of his times. He mentions the Deshi, which is the regional dance of Tamil Nadu, the Vadugu, which is the dance of the Telugu-speaking area, and the Singalam, which is the dance of the Sinhalese of the present Sri Lanka. Adavu is actually still the contemporary unit of dance. Perhaps its root could be traced to Adal, meaning dance, Adi, meaning step, or Attam, meaning moving, all in Tamil, or Adugu, meaning also step in Telugu, or even Atana in Sanskrit, meaning moving around. For example, you have Shiva as Bhikshatana Murti moving around for Bhiksha or alms.
Didi, how many adavs do we have in Bharatanatyam?
Adavu is a Deshi term. When I went through some works of the 17th century, I realized that the adavus described therein are seen scattered all over South India.
Tam, tadita dalla, dalla takita takatam, tam, tadita jurda, tadita danada jurda diviram.
I have collected in all about 125 adavus. Normally, a good teacher teaches about 75 adavus.
Padubel, how do you define an adavu?
Adavu is a movement in which The gestures of the hands and the steps of the feet are specified. In concept, the Adavu, which is a Deshi term, is not different from the Margi term, Karana.
But Karanas are only poses.
No, my dear, it's a misconception. The definition of Karana is Hasta Pada Samayogaha Nrittasya Karanam Bhavet, which means the combination of the movements of the hands and feet in dance is called Karana. Naturally, the Karana is a unit of dance like the Adavas of today, but they are a different set of movements and not the same as the present Adavas.
So an important constituent of Karana is the Hasta. Akka, can we see the variation of the hands?
You can see the Hastas as part of the entire gamut of Shakas.